Hi everyone, welcome back to the Skull Survivor devlog. We are continuing on our path of making a weapon unlock menu, and so we're just going to jump right into it. I'll show you where I am and where we're going, and we're going to use Copilot today, and maybe mix in ChatGPT, but mainly looking at Copilot. So let's do it. Right here we got the main menu. Hit play. You can continue with the sword or go back, and we need to unlock the axe, right? So right now it's not unlocking. We have 0 gold, so we're just going to keep iterating on our unit tests until we have all the functionality we want, test driven. So we're going to go ahead and stop that. The last place we left off was this test here, and so we just kind of do this and expected true but was false. Go look at that error line. And in here, you can kind of see that the continue button is not active. And so that's part of it. And then I think we also want to make sure that the IDs are, or the weapon image, so maybe copying over some of this stuff. Let's see. So that's the lock image, but what we want to do is assert that um, the cost is false and the weapon image is set to the image expected as well. So all this stuff should be true once we've done a on click unlock. And so in this test, it's going through every single item and unlocking each one based on the player gold. So all the UI should update. And we should make sure that it's unlocked for next time. So we'll see about that in a second, though. So we got true where it's false. Open that up. So our first thing is the cost is not set, right? So we're going to go into the weapon select menu. And in here, it's like if it's locked, and then we add the listener, and then if it's not locked, and then this is the button select click, but we don't have any actions for the unlock button. So let's say unlock button unlocks selected weapon when clicked. And then we're going to just go ahead and synthesize some solutions here. And let's see. So this one is going to add a listener for the unlock button. And it's going to contain, the stuff below it. Continue button on click, add listener. What previous scene, next scene, what? Okay, that's not useful. Add listener. It's going to grab a weapon, get the gold. If it's above the cost, then we're going to set the player gold. Set it not to false. Selected weapon. Yeah, set the string on the weapon. Set the int weapon. Settings weapon name 1. Save. Not enough gold. What about this one? Very similar deal. It's really wanting to put in those click listeners for those other items. Let's see here. Wow, there's lots of suggestions. Let's go with this second one here first. So I'll accept that solution. And but we don't care so much about that. And I kind of want to move this into just a named function. So can we just refactor this? Extract method. Yeah, there we go. So unlock selected weapon. Let's do that. That way we have a nice little working space here. So the unlocked button is set, and Maybe we just want that weapon to be available. So set string, let's see, so that's on click for the selected item. And then the continue button would show up. Display continue button and hide the unlock button, right? We'll go ahead and grab some solutions from that and accept that and close that out. And then the weapon settings. So you select a weapon. So we don't need this. We do want the player gold. We don't want a unity action here. We're not going to return anything. We're just going to do stuff. So this is craft. And then weapon. And so, yeah, we're going to just pass in the function instead. And we're going to kill that. And we're going to say weapon cost. Yeah, so the currently selected weapon settings. Weapon data, weapons on the listener. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, would that create a closure? And in fact, we can just say, oh yeah, for this one. Okay, so like var weapon settings equals weapon data. And so this thing now is available to the on click. Well, yeah. Never mind. I think I like, let's see. So if it's greater than that cost settings, yeah, okay, let's make a closure around it. So we'll say weapon settings, and then we're going to, we will do a unity action, and we'll go back to return, and then go through here. And now it will, so we're adding a listener. It's returning as a unity action. Is that not like it? There's no argument given there. Weapon settings. Unlock button. Still a problem because we don't know what the selected one is. Let's undo that. Okay, so back to this. But yeah, we just want to select the weapon settings that we have. So var equals, oh yeah, I guess it is trying to find it by name. Player options data, yeah. Match. There's no argument given that corresponds to the require. And predicate array find select. Or actually first, our default, our first, right? And then we want sync system.link. All right, so weapon name equals option dot text weapon text. For this option. Okay. And then we can say var up and yeah, so it knew that I wanted that as well. And let's see if it will work. I don't know if the closure will work properly for this, but we can see. Oh, we broke more. So the unlock fail. Yes, because the item is actually costing 0. So what we can do to make that pass again is inside our scriptable objects, we can make the axe actually cost something. So we'll just say 500 gold. Okay. Go back here, run the tests. Uh-oh. Insert continue button. Oh, does it... Let's see, unlock button. Not is locked. We should flip this if, invert if. All right, so if it's locked, for that button, but really, yeah, the weapon select menu item should just have an on click. So we're gonna say something like, weapon data dot on, no, ooh. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. The weapon data could, no, because you don't know what's going to happen coming back and you need to interact with the outer data. So very indecisive today. Okay, so we selected it. It was locked. We're then going to click unlock. So in this test, we get the menu prefab, we call on enable. We get the menu items. For each menu item, we go through, and if it's locked, we select it, invoke it, and then set everything. And then we unlock it. And in fact, like, let's just way up here in the test setup do that. Because we don't, so we want it to fail. And, oh, actually, here, we want to say if weapon settings, oh yeah, if it is locked. Yeah, so we're going to click each one that is locked, and then we're going to try and unlock it. And if it was locked and we unlocked it without any money, then continue should be false and the other one should be true. Huh. No. And so in here, so we're doing an on click on the unlock button. However, the continue button is viewable. So if the player gold is greater than or equal to the cost, we see the deduction happening and setting it to locked equals false and all this other stuff. And so we want these to be inverted. True, false. We just never get to it. All right, time to debug. Go in there. Enable debugging in this session. I just want to run that test. We just never get here. Game view repaint. All right, just keep going. Oh, hey, here we go. All right, so player gold is 0. Weapon settings is, this is a sword. But how did we even get in here if we were locked? Is locked. Weapon settings is locked. All right, I guess we got to try that again. Unlock fail. All right. All right, so weapon settings is a sword. Is lock is false. Skip. Yep. We are an axe now. Our cost is 500. So we've selected it. The continue button is false. The unlock button is true. We're going to click on the unlock button. Going to get the weapon settings for that. Oh. Selected weapon. Aha, okay, that's why. Okay, so let me just say the name of the clicked weapon right now. Listener, weapon settings. So on the button click, we can just say something like clicked weapon equals, yep, generate that field. And now this can be, instead of the prefs, we're getting the clicked on weapon. Good time. Okay, that test is passing. This one is failing on the image update. Yeah, so the cost text wasn't deactivated when it was clicked. So something like this stuff should happen again if the weapon is unlocked. And that is the we have to update the weapon prefab or the button prefab for that option. Which I think can happen in here. So yeah, we can do extract method, weapon data and option, and just say update display properties for locked locked status. And then we can do the same thing in here if it's locked, and if it's unlocked, you can call that same thing in here. So we clicked on it. No, that would, yeah, we need it to be unlocked inside here. Man. Okay, I think we do need to return the Unity action. Let's look at what that would look like here. Unity action, and then these would become the input parameters for that. That would go here. And the unlock button. Oh yeah, what we could do is clear the listeners. Listeners. This is the clear unlock button listeners. And then set it. And that all goes here. Or wait, this is what we want here. Okay. And then we're going to update that display after the whole thing runs. And then, yeah, something like that. All right, run the tests again. Fix compilation issues. Aha. We're getting there. We're getting there. Run all. Hey, all tests passing. So now, well, I probably need a way to give myself a whole bunch of gold, huh? Oh. Interesting. Oh, because the test unlocks all of them. Cancel. All right. And because we don't want that to show up every time, we probably want our test to so it goes to unlock all of them. Don't have to remember any of the APIs. It's awesome. And in fact, I can just say after each here. Alrighty. Looking good. Yeah, pair programming with Copilot. We didn't really have to go out to ChatGPT at all for any of this, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so run that. Like, oh shoot, you know what? This probably is locked. So if I save this right now, run all, then look at it. Okay, so we don't want to change these publicly. It's locked by default. The axe is locked by default, and so we want to make sure that let's see, so it's locked by default. We're gonna just clean up some of this here. The expected should be on the left, right? So that's just my habit here. I need to break. Let's see, weapon say is locked by default. It should be false after unlocking. So now we make sure we never make that mistake again. No. Pretty sure that didn't work. Click to the unlock button. No, true. If it was locked by default, even after unlocking. All right, so problem is it's only gonna fail once, right? Because it gets unlocked. Okay, so we can't do that. We have to say we have to do this for the second item. Yeah. Looping over it is a problem. All right. Okay, so in here, we're gonna say the axe. And rather than, we already know it's locked. And so, true for the axe, even after unlocking. Okay, we have a failing test now for that, and it fails all the time. And so what we needed to do, well, so first of all, the axe still needs to be locked. And is locked by default needs to stay locked, and that's because the on click invoke says is locked by default. It's true. But really we're gonna say use unlocks weapon in player prefs. Nope. It's already doing that. So the reality is that the UI check is not this, but has key weapon. Oh yeah, and you're right. Man, just on it today. All right, if it doesn't have key and it does, and it is locked by default. Right, if it doesn't have the key and it's not locked by default, set to the image item. So if it does have the key, but it's not locked by default, then it'll show it. And if it doesn't have the key and is locked by default, then it won't show it. Yeah, okay. That looks good. Ah, man. Ah, yes. Okay. So we are saying that the cost game object is blank, or yeah. So after clicking unlock button, we disable the cost. And so we set int right here if the player gold is high enough, but our player gold wasn't high enough. And that's because we never set our player gold. Give the player 10k gold. And then nope. So we have 10,000 gold. We go get the menu item. We click on the unlock button. Oh, actually, we didn't see where it failed because it might be on a new line, huh? Nope. Text car. All right, let's oh, actually, yeah, let's go back to debugging and then double click on this test. Keep going. Yep. All right, so we are in unlock selected weapon. We have the axe. We're getting the player gold. Our player gold is 500. How did it get to 500? Is greater than or equal to blah, 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 blah. Oh, we never disabled the text. All right, just kidding. Disable. Oh, no, but we wanted it to, shoot. We were trying to show that it got in there. Okay, my bad. Let's try that again. Run all. Come back here, run forward. All right. Oh, whoops. All right. Axe. Player gold, 500. We're in here. Set all this stuff. We go in here, F11 in there. All right. So the axe is set. So true. So we just jump down here. Aha. Okay. Because if it is locked by default. All right. If it was locked by default, let me say, or not locked by default. If it has the key or it's not locked by default. Okay. The logic was backwards. I don't know where that was from, but all tests passing. All right, so now let's go back in here and look. Fixed it all up. We're good. Yep. Unlock. Can't. And then I would need to give myself money to show that, and I'm not about to farm up 500 gold. One thing I do have in the main menu here. Oh, actually, I don't have my dev thingamabob. Dev tools. Let's see, dev tools. We'll just say button. Well, actually, button to give me 10k gold. Add gold. Game data dot set gold. Oh, we're not saving the gold anywhere, huh? I know, set player gold. Good call. All right, give me some gold. Run in here. Hey, we have 10,000 gold. We can unlock. We have the axe. Oh, it didn't update that. So that's what we'll do next time. Got it unlocked. Continue. Yeah, it's getting there. A little bit more to do. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share if you know anybody doing unit tests or using Copilot, and we'll see y'all later. Come back next time. Bye.